Welcome back, folks. We're going to continue playing Wizardry 7 today. When last we played, we were in New City. We had just finished a fight, and we were in need of a rest. But before we take a rest, let's use up these few spell points to throw a heal in Connie's direction. And now let's unroll our sleeping bags and try to catch a few winks. Alright. Having successfully slept, let's continue exploring. Oh, that was a vacant building. Hooray. Angie, pull up our map and point us in a direction. Straight ahead. Let's take a little detour. The condemned area. Keep out, you say? Sounds just like what I need to hear to get me to go in. Alright, good job, Connie. Now, I'm expecting we'll probably have a little action here. Well, the building is old and crumbling away, completely empty, save for a few broken crates and a somewhat liberal spread of rodent droppings. Did someone let the ratkin in here? Ha ha ha. Another door. Don't mind if I do. Creeping cruds. Well. Deirdre, would you please buff Angie? Goodness gracious, look at that. We can throw a level 6 bless on us. Oh, let's go only a level 5. And Fran, give us a level 2 fireball. Let's get rid of some cruds. Oh, there is a slight change I noticed to the icons for nausea. They are now much brighter green and a little on the wider side than they used to be. Well, that'll make it maybe easier to tell them apart from the disease icon. Unless that one also got changed. You never know. Alright, Connie, please try to hide. And Deirdre, hide. Edith, what can you do? Oh, we don't need to silence them. No one's in urgent need of a heal. Already been blessed. We could try to remove that nausea, but let's wait until after the fight to do that. In the meantime, how about you throw a bomb that'll create a fireball? And Fran, you chuck a magic missile. Let's try to take these things down. Oh, that was an effective magic missile. Alright, I believe we're getting real close for Deirdre and Fran. city access. This is all you can glean from a sign too faded to read. Well, looks like this is where we should use the old city access key. But I am not going to go down there just yet. I want to finish exploring the city. And get those nausea things removed before we go adventuring. Alright, let's save before we go through the door. Let's pick the door before we go through it. Oh, only 3 of you? Well, we've fought worse. Let's blast them with frost. Wait, Deirdre hasn't used her musical instrument yet this fight. Buff Fran. Sometimes these guys like to cause trouble in our back ranks. Alright, I'm pretty darn sure we're going to have Deirdre and Fran level up. So, Deirdre needs 2 vitality, Fran needs 3 speed. So if Fran does not get a point of speed, we will be reloading this game and trying again. Deirdre did not get that vitality. And Fran did not get that speed, so I guess I really don't feel bad about having to reload. Ooh. She would have gotten enough to the break point to get the next level of spells, like Armor Melt, Crush, Conjuration, that's a very handy one, Ice Ball. I'll just pick something. And no save, reload the game. Oh, I guess I didn't save after I picked it. Well, I'll fix that problem. Surprise, boys! Oh, well, these are the Dane. They are definitely not the Savant. Oh, Connie, you hide. Deirdre, put him to sleep, please. And since these guys are definitely spellcasters, Edith, please cast a silence on them. I like what I see there. Put 5 of them to sleep, and then kill one right away. It's handy. Well, I guess guess putting them to sleep or silencing them doesn't work, or rather doesn't account for much when you can just strike them down. Alright folks, let's focus on that one that is not asleep if we could. Oh no, that little bag of XP ran away. And that is not enough XP to level up our characters here. But it gets them almost half the distance that they needed. Let's rest. Our mage down there is nigh out of magic points. I think that's a good amount. Hey, another treasure chest. More loot for me. Connie, would you please do the honors? Ooh, that is not a very good inspection. Not the lower left. So it could be daggers. It is not toxic gas. It could be a psionic bolt or could be a kiss of death. Well, I think we'll try daggers and reload if we need to. Psionic bolt. Oh, that is a new icon. I'm guessing that's the insane icon. Previously, the insanity icon looked just like the irritation icon, except for the red eyes. This is a very distinctive icon. Well, let's just quit and load a new save rather than have to try to sleep that off. Connie, what do we get? Well, we definitely have the left two most, and not the second and not the fourth, so this will narrow it down a bit. It's not daggers, could be toxic gas, not psionic bolt, not a kiss of death, so that means definitely a toxic gas. Okay, let's use those magic fingers. Okay, and no whammy. No whammy. There we go. Crossbow, quarrels, scroll, more quarrels, more quarrels. Well, that it's definitely a lot of quarrels. Blythe, can you identify all of these things? Ooh, let's try the potion again. Nope, still can't identify that potion. I could just give that potion to Edith and have her figure it out with an identify spell, but I don't know, it's almost more fun not to know. Alright, well that was a successful exploration. Balkanzor's Magic Emporium. Alright. Is he in or not right now? Inside the shop, the air is filled with smoke and the heavy scent of burning powders. It is unusually dark and a spooky sense of enchantment fills the room. Shelves along the walls of the eerie boutique are filled with dusty bottles and ancient books, and peculiar trinkets and artifacts can be seen perched in between. Really got to use your imagination there, folks. From out of the shadows, a tall, pale figure emerges. I guess pale also means blue. Welcome, visitors. I am Balkanzor. How may I be of service? Well, Mr. Balkanzor. What do you have for sale? A scroll of Hypnotize, a scroll of Armor Plate, Ice Bomb, Caustic Bomb, Armor Shield, Missile Shield, Cure, Lesser Condition. Oh, golly, all kinds of scrolls. Oh, and then books. Learn some spells here. Book of Silence, of Detection, Fire Shield. And more scrolls and sticks. Well, Angie, do you maybe want to sell anything? No. What would he give us for the fairy dust? We already have a bard who can put things to sleep. 28 gold? Sure. Well, you give us that? No, I think we'll keep it for only 7 gold. Definitely not selling that Cure Poison. How much for the Terror? 35? Yeah, sure. Will you buy them? Not very well, no. We'll wait till we get to the weapon shop to sell those things. Yeah, we'll keep those. Edith. What have you got he might want? And the invisible potion. Yeah, we'll take 105. We'll keep that heat bomb. That is the Amulet of Life. Since we'll always reload if we get a death in the party, let's see what he'll give us. 8,749. You drive a hard bargain there, sir, but I think I'll have to accept. And then we had those cursed boots. Getting anything for those cursed boots, I'd say is a steal. You take those pants? 3? We'll try selling them at the Armorers. Well, Mr. Balkanzor, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. In a sudden billow of smoke, the entire contents of the room vanishes, leaving only bare, empty walls with no trace of its prior occupancy. Okay, and now the graphics match the description. Just looking in your closets, Mr. Balkanzor. It's important to note that the shop is open only during certain hours of the day. Psst! Get me out of here! Voice came from the window there. Alright, we have completed the circuit around New City. Now to explore inside a little bit more. A vivid red emblem has been attached to the door, the significance of which is not clear. Well, actually, it is quite clear. I've been paying attention. A door? A locked door. Oh, that's piqued my interest. Jam. Well, we've got a fix for that. It's called safe scumming. Well, we've got a fix for that. It's called safe scumming. Wait for it. We've got a fix for that, and it's called Safe's Coming! Let's do the second one first. Well, that makes all the difference in the world, I suppose. Oh, you know, expecting trouble, the party casts a buff spell before going into the locked door. Oh, man, the suspense builds. Ooh, another door. This is suspenseful. Hey, guys, welcome to the party. Alright, let's do this thing. Connie, what have you got that's fancy schmancy? You know, I really should give her something other than just that conjuration. I mean, she did have the terror, but yeah, whatever. Connie, please hide. Deirdre, I've got a sneaking suspicion that these guys might take damage if you sparkle stick them. Edith, you're going to bless us, please. Fran, magic missile them. Well, sparkle sticks did some damage. Some damage is better than nothing. And you know, I had been contemplating having Deirdre just cast Iron Skin on Fran. But now that I'm thinking about doing that, I must have picked the wrong thing. But now that I'm thinking about doing that, they probably won't attack her again. So instead, I'll buff Edith. Edith, you throw that last heat bomb of yours. Fran, you throw an actual fireball. There we go, start thinning their ranks. Oh no, the fireball fizzled. But at least it didn't backfire. I guess we got that going for us. Okay. That's right, Fran. Keep casting. Well done. Don't want her to worry, you know. Once you get thrown off that horse, you get back up and back on that thing. Alright. Deirdre, did you get that point of vitality that you need? No. Well, we'll see how Fran does. If she gets all the strength, all the speed she needs, or I guess 1 point of the speed she needs, we'll maybe keep that level. She did get that speed. Okay, I suppose we'll keep that level and have to watch these next 3 levels. Oh, and she's going to get next level of magic here. Nope, I'm going to go with conjuration. And it's not even close in my mind. Alright, so we already explored that way. Let's go around the other side of the house, or building. Ah, there's Paluk's Armory. Mail and fine leathers. I've read your reviews, sir. Naked wooden dummies, which once carried various suits of armor, stand barren in random disarray about the shop. A few old, tattered, ratted garments of mail and leather droop lifelessly from the walls. It is hardly an enticing display. A poster above the door proclaims, "If you don't want to lose it, cover it with Paluk's." The floor is unswept, covered with many footprints of recent visitors, and a well-worn path leads into the back. Suddenly, a stout-looking creature appears from behind one of the empty dummies and charges to meet you. "Orta! I am Paluk, armorer of New City. I have a few remaining pieces which I am sure can easily be fitted to suit your needs." I don't know, Mr. Paluk. You've got various needs here. Will you buy these cloth pants? 10 gold. Heck yeah, that's a much better price. What do you sell? Cloth, robes, fur halters, a chamois skirt, suede, skull caps, feathered hats, oh my, sandals and buskins, leather hauberks, leggings, scale mail coifs. Goodness gracious. I think our fighting crew up in the front would be quite interested in buying a coif. Yeah. I want to trade. Not sell. Buy. Goodness gracious, I'm having a hard time clicking here. Alright, so you bought your scale mail coif. You probably would restock that after we get back. Meantime, put something on your head. I think buskins would probably be one more armor than that. Don't know if that's really worth it. Oh my gosh! Apparently, there's been an epidemic of shoplifting or something here. Sending the brute squad out. Wow. Alright. Well, this was unexpected. Deirdre, we're gonna bet that they're gonna attack Fran. Big bless there, please. And Fran, yeah, you don't really have much. Let's energy blast that group. There we go, we got at least one of them down. Let's press the attack. Connie, please hide. Deirdre, please hide. Edith, you'll throw some heals in Deirdre's direction. Fran, goodness gracious. Don't have enough magic points to conjure anything. Let's throw a magic missile at him. Angie, Blythe, please, please take them down. Connie, please successfully hide this time. Deirdre, you are hidden, so... Don't know if using these is going to reveal your location, but right now I'd like you to buff Angie. Edith, Angie could use a heal. Throw one her way. Fran, I'm gonna have you use your magic missile scroll again. That thing's probably only got one charge, maybe two left. And you fizzled. Of course. Well, we'll see if the scroll got used up or not next round. Alright, well that should have taken out that last group there. Now we're down to 4. Now Connie, just attack. You're not doing very good trying to hide. Not the Poet's Loot, Iron Skin. And protect Connie if you could. That's not going to do any good. They don't cast any spells, and no one's low on stamina. Edith, I guess you can just poke them with your stick. I don't want to have to use that just yet. I suppose you'll just guard against their attacks. You know, I gotta admit, that's the first time I actually saw the guard command to do anything. Because you have to guard, and then they have to make an attack against you. That actually happened. Wow. If that's not the first time it's ever happened for me, it's the first time I've ever noticed it, at least. And let's buff Edith. Fran, why don't you guard again? See if that'll work. Alright, folks, there's only one more. Surely we can take him down. There we go. Goodness gracious, that is a lot of experience points. Totally unexpected experience points. Whew, we still have a long way to go to the next level. Yeah, a long way to go. Well, I think we're gonna save our game here. Next time we'll set up camp in Paluk's shop and continue adventuring around New City. As always, thanks for watching and have a great day.